continuation to our yesterday's class. Let's see. Now we want to do ledgers, basically uses for reporting purpose, that we understood yesterday, and we also understood different types of ledgers. In SAP ECC we learn, and S/4HANA we learn what are the ledgers, and we know basically what does it mean by non-leading ledger, what does it mean by extension ledger. If you create a non-leading ledger, what is the problem when you have to create that? We understood. Extension ledger capabilities or functionalities we understood. Basically, extension ledger avoids the data duplication, and you can activate anytime. Still, you have a balances reconcile with your leading ledger, because the underlying ledger will be your leading ledger, that is 0L, right? That we understood. Now, so there will be a requirement in a real time. Business users will ask you, hey, I want to post a ledger specific entry. We have so and so ledgers. We have a leading ledger, that is obvious. I don't want to post any entry in a leading ledger. Still, I want to post an entry in my non-leading ledger IG. For example, a leading ledger we created, right? They want to specifically post an entry, that is their, let's say, this IG is used for IFRS. This PA used for gap, let's say gap. Okay, so they want to post an entry. It could be adjustment entry, it could be some their, as for their business requirement, statutory requirement, we can call it as. So that particular posting they want to post in a ledger IG only, which is a non-leading ledger. So the minute you create a non-leading ledger, that is fine. What all postings you post in normal leading ledger, there is a one copy will be reflected back in your non-leading ledger. For that matter, extension ledger also. But if you want to post a specific ledger specific entry, you need to do one configuration. Let's see what is that. So, and also we have seen ledger specific postings. We can use a transaction code FB01L. L stands for ledger specific, and FB50 is a normal transaction. For a ledger specific posting, we'll use L as a ledger specific posting. So let's go any of the transaction in SAP. Let's try to post it. Okay, let's wait. So let us go through the path: accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, document entry. So ledger specific, I want to use FB01L. So I'm just giving a document date. So it doesn't mean if you are in FB01L and if you forgot to update ledger here, it will post as a normal transaction like FB02 or FB50 it will post. Okay. So we have to give our ledger now. IC is our non-leading ledger. So this is ledger specific posting. Okay. So I'm trying to enter it. You see what is it? It is the link. In a company code IN54, the number range NN is missing for the physically. Okay, this was assigned somewhere. Actually, this is not the error. It should come differently. I'll show you. SPRO. Somebody have added NN for the time being. Let us remove that. Financial accounting document. Document types. Define document types in ledger. So our target is to post in IG. Let's go in IG only. So somebody made this, you just remove it. Back, save it. So let us go now. Let's post once again. FB01L. Just select the dates. Make sure we have to select a ledger. And the description, document header text. So now I am pressing enter. You see, this is the error you should get. So this is a standard error message number. If you want to understand more, or if you're not sure, if you forgot, you learn however you forgot, you try to just copy the message and add a description, paste in a Google, you will get the answers for most of the standard error messages. So what it is telling, no document number found for a entry view for document type SA in a ledger IG. What does it mean is you are trying to post a SA document in a ledger IG. However, so if there is any entry posting in normally, let's say you are posting a normal FB02 entry, let's say general ledger entry. For that, obviously, it will pick SA document type, general ledger postings, right? So in your company code already for SA, whatever a number range sequence you have, you maintained a number range. Let us see that first. F-02 will go. So if you go to the, okay, INR only, this is not a ledger specific. Let me post something. See, now we didn't get error. Why we didn't get error? As you know, in FBN1, so we'll go to the OPA7 document type only. For target is on SA. Let's go to SA. GL account document, general ledger document. If you see, for this, the number in sequence is 01. If we go now, FBN1, your company code IN54, if you display the intervals, already for a 01 for a fiscal year 2022, you have maintained the number range. Let's say 10,000 to 19,999. So that there is no error. So when you post a normal entry, okay, we are posting a normal entry. Let's post, it's a dummy. Let's try to post and understand. Let me credit. Let me credit. I guess this is a cash. Rent account data, cash we are posting. Enter. You just see the document overview. Save it. So the document number, as for your number range you maintain, it has taken a next available number 10,121 was posted. If you go and see in a SE Doka, if you see IM54 fiscal year 2022 10,121, this is the document. So if you see this was posted in a leading ledger. What does it mean? We have posted a normal entry. It was taken a number range from a SA, whatever a number range sequence you added, from there it has taken a number. This is a number. The same number is replicated to your non-leading ledgers and your extension ledger. Extension ledger will not show here in a table, it will not consume a database, but if you go in FAGLL03, their line item level, you still see this document number in extension ledger also. So you have to understand this document number is coming from your the document type number range, whatever you maintain, we just see. But if we want to make a specific posting to the ledger, this number range will not work for you. That is the error we are getting. So what does it mean is, for normal posting, we have defined a number range. That number range will be updated default in your leading ledger. Accordingly, your non-leading ledgers, the number will update. It's not a new number. The same posting is reflecting all ledgers. But now what we are trying to do, we are not posting a normal entry. We want to post a ledger specific entry. See, we want to post the ledger specific entry. That is the reason for this ledger, you have not defined any number range. It is the lane. Hey, you are trying to post a SA document type in a ledger IG. However, you have not maintained any number range. It is the lane. And also, if you want to see here, the procedure they have given, go to SPFO, financial accounting, global settings, document and document types. Define document types for a entry in a one ledger data lake. Okay. If you click here, it will take you to the this path. Define document types in a ledger. hey, you tell me what all the document types you want to post in this ledger with a number range. You just go here, you select which ledger you want to post. I want to post. You just click OK. In other screen, we have log code. Let's go there. This is the screen. Okay, financial accounting global settings, document types, then define document types in a ledger. You select your ledger, okay. Click on new entries. What is the document type we are trying to post? What is the document type we are trying to post now? It's essay, right? We have to tell system, hey, from now onwards, for this ledger specific postings, yellow document type essay. You are telling system now. You are doing a configuration essay. And you have to tell, okay, I'll allow essay document type for this ledger. But tell me, after posting an entry, what should be the document number I need to generate? It's not from a leading ledger number and sequence. It will not read from 01 sequence, whatever you maintain here. You cannot give this also. If you try to give this 01, enter and save it. See, it is giving an error. The document type ABCD, there are many things. Number range 01 is used for a ledger ISA with the document type SA. This cannot be used because from a normal entry, however, there is a copy is reflecting in your non-leading ledger IG also. So you cannot use that. Okay, whatever already is being used for a normal document types, that you cannot use it. So what we have to do is we have to create a separate interval for this non-ledger postings. You click on interval. Let us give N1 I'm giving for a fiscal year 2022. If you don't want to consider for a fiscal year alone, if you want to non-year specific, you can give 99 so that you no need to maintain number range on a yearly specific. Okay, this is how you can do it. So what is an available number? 1,80,000, right? 1,82,000. Let us give 1,000 only. 1,81,000 still. Save it. Save it. Done. Now let's go back to the configuration again. IG. Sorry. New entries. Essay document. N1. We just created N1. Now save it. Now it has allowed. See, the data configuration got saved. Now let's try to post an entry. Okay. Close it. Enter. See, now that error gone. It is asking, hey, specify a GL account. I want to post a, let's say, rent entry. Normally, statutory, any reporting purpose, any tax adjustments, or any audit findings, any local requirement, local specific postings only, they'll use in a non-leading ledger and they'll post it. Okay. Purposefully for a reporting purpose only they'll create, right? So I'm posting 3,000. That's a ledger specific posting. Let's say IG is our ledger. I'm debiting. I'm crediting the cash account again. Same amount, same description. Enter. Okay. See, this is a description. This is only we are posting an IG ledger. Just save it. See, whatever number range we have defined for a non-leading ledger IG, that number range only it has taken and it allowed you to post. See, this entry was posted. Now, if we go and see in SE Doka table, what are you thinking? This document number will also update in other ledgers or only in this ledger? Let's see. Correct. It's a ledger specific posting. That is the region. It should only post, it should only reflect in a IZ ledger only. It should not reflect in your leading ledger. It should not reflect in any other other non-leading ledger. Also not in any extension ledger. It is only in IZ only. It should be there. Let's execute. You see this? In a database also, it was only saved in IZ. This ledger specific. Because we have posted this entry in this ledger only. Now, if we go back and see FAGLL03 line items, Let us pick rent GL line items. We'll see. This is a leading ledger I have selected as of today. Open items. Let me execute. You don't see that document number 1,80,000. Did you see here? No, right? As for leading ledger, whatever reporting accounting principle you are using, this is your balance when you are looking at a leading ledger level. Okay. But as you have a reporting requirement, so you created a non-leading ledger. If you want to see your non-leading ledger balance, you select a non-leading ledger, execute. As for your non-leading ledger, your balance is 4,300 only. Okay. So all other postings are not reflected here in a non-leading ledger because recently we created this non-leading ledger. That is the reason. But you look at here, 1,80,000. This document number was posted in your non-leading ledger, right? You understood, right? Likewise, if they're submitting a gap as for a leading ledger, they'll submit that report. If they want to see a IFRS report for a other non-leading ledger, they'll select that ledger specific report, sectional reports, and they'll compare and they'll do their purpose. Understood? So we are just done. Now, okay, we posted and you understood how the value alone updating in a non-leading ledger, right? Definitely you will get a requirement, let's say requirement in a sense, you will get a request from a business team. Hey, we want to post a ledger specific entry, so can you please help me out how to post? In that case, you have to help them. You just have to show posting one entry in a quality system or a development system which is convenient for you. So they'll observe, they'll ask you questions and you have to explain them this is how you need to post, and they'll understand and they'll post in a production system because we are not allowed to post any entries. We don't have access, will not have access in a production system, but you have to help them in a quality system. They'll see and they'll post in a production system. Okay. Normally this kind of requests in a support project will get. Okay. If you're working in a support project from a business, you will get this kind of request. Okay. Now we'll go to FB01L again. This time I'll not mention a ledger here. Okay, if I forget to mention ledger, this kind of request also will come. Hey, as you told, I am trying to post in FB01L only. Still, the values are updating in all the ledgers, leading ledger also impacting. Can you please check? They'll ask. You have to tell them, make sure it doesn't mean you select a ledger specific screen, it will not post. You have to tell the system, right? What is the target ledger you want to post. I'm not mentioning intentionally here, okay, ledger group, but I'm giving a ledger specific posting as a description. But I'm thinking I'm posting in a particular ledger, but I have not selected a ledger. I'm posting normally. You see what will happen. That's something I'm giving. Ledger specific posting 50. Enter. Just see it. So you don't see any ledger because I have not given any. Ledger is blank. If I save it, it will take the normal number range which you assigned against the number range sequence 01, and it will update in all the ledgers. You see, I just saved. What is the document number it posted? It has taken. You see, 10,122, which is a normal number, right? If you see this in SE Doke, we don't have it. Let's go to SE16M. SE Doke. So will not mention ledger. IN 54 fiscal year 2022 and the document number is 10,122. If we execute it, obviously this will reflect in all your non-leading ledger including your leading ledger. You got it? Right? Yeah. You make sure you have to now SA document type you posted in IG. Let's say there is an extension ledger also we created, right? So the first point is, if we want to post a ledger specific entries for those documents, for those documents we need to create a number range and need to add document with number range for ledgers. Then only system will allow you to post ledger specific entry. Understood? If you don't maintain a document type, which document type to be allowed for that particular ledger, and if you don't define a number range, it will not allow you to post. Okay. Next, let's try to post a PA. Let us try to post an entry only in extension ledger. If you see, now you will understand. Extension ledger normally will not update here, right? If you post a normal entry, the value will update in a line item level and the closing balance also will reflect, but you don't see in a database, right? SAP, you don't see it. But if I go FB01L, this time I want to post entry in a extension ledger. I want to post entry in extension ledger. So description, this is also ledger specific posting. Enter. Again, you will get the same error. Hey, you are trying to post the SA document in a ledger PA, but for this ledger, you are not added this document type or number range. Let us go and quickly add this also. Do we have configuration? Let's close the unnecessary screens. Come back. We are done with IZ. Now we have to do for PI. See? Now I am specifying a document type and number range for PI. Okay. New entries. Now we are just adding a SA. If you want to post any ledger specific, let's say a vendor invoice you want to post, you need to add a KR here. If you want to post a customer invoice, you need to add a document type DR here. Okay. What all document types you want to post in a ledger specific, all the document types you need to add here as for the business requirement, and you need to give a number range sequence. So already I created one number range for other ledgers. The same I can use. What is that? N1. We can use N1. No need to create a separate N1 I can use. Now if I press enter, I'll get rid of this error. See, that error is gone. Now I am, let's say, posting 4000 and specific to PA ledger. Same value, same description. Let's say this is posting in a PA ledger. If you save it, so obviously 1,80,000 one will come. It has posted. Now tell me, this document number will reflect in your AC doc or not under the extension ledger. So normally in a table, extension ledger values will not see, right? We will not see, right? But if we, in extension ledger also, if we post a specific entry, if we post any specific extension ledger related entry, obviously that value will update and you will see in a database also. In a table also you will see. See? Normally, if you would have posted a normal entry, you don't see extension ledger is being updated in this AC doc table. Why it is appearing here now? Because this particular entry you posted alone in this extension ledger. That is the reason system is showing here. Understood? So this value now you will see in extension ledger only. If you go to FAGL03, If you see 0L, leading ledger, you don't see that entry. 1,80,001, you don't see it here. You don't see it here. As for leading ledger reporting, you have a value of 3,72,100. If I go back and if I change the ledger PI, I'll have a extra value, 4,000 extra I'll have, because extension ledger specific, I just posted 4,000 extra. See, 1,80,001, 4,000 extra I have. See, that was 3,72,100. This is 3,76,100. Okay. Sometimes in a business, we'll get a request like, hey, I have a balanced mismatch between a ledgers. They'll ask. Somebody will post in their team only. They don't know it. Why there is a mismatch. Still, they'll ask you. That time you have to reconcile what are the values present in a other ledger to this comparison ledger. So what specific postings you see here, you have to tell, hey, this 1,80,000 one document number was alone posted in this ledger. That is the reason in PI ledger you have an excess of 4,000 INR. You have to tell like that so that they'll understand. Got it? You see. If you see this document display, it is a PA. It's a ledger specific posting. You will understand. That is the reason the other leading ledger is not impacting with this posting. You got it? So likewise, not only SA document type, whatever the document type they want to post, they'll ask you for help. Financial accounting, let's say accounts payable, document entry. These are the normal entries. Other manual postings. Okay, let's try to post this only. You don't see it here. 1 second. Okay, so if you want to post a vendor invoice, a particular vendor invoice related to a specific ledger, okay, you don't have any dedicated transaction code here in terms of accounts payable ledger specific, but still you can post with the FB01L only. FB01L. I am trying to post 1907/2022. So I want to post this. It's not a essay, right? If I want to post a vendor invoice, I'll use KR, right? I'll use a KR. KR is vendor invoice document type. So next, what I have to give vendor credit means 31, right? So you select any vendor from your list. Lilin, enter. Let's say I want to post 500 withholding tax. 1 second, go back. So I forgot to give a lecture. That is the reason it allowed me. I'm wondering why it have allowed me. See, I have not given a ledger. See, let's go back. FB01L. You should get the same error, right? So add the document type in a ledger. You should get that. So if I press enter now, sorry, 31 as a posting key, vendor credit. Let me select any vendor, enter. See, now we got the error. Same error. No document number found for a entry view for a document type KR this time. This time you want to post a KR document in a ledger IZ. So before you post, you should configure that, right? Now we'll go back. For which ledger you want to post? You want to post for a IG, enter, new entries, KR. Number range we can use the same, N1, save it, done. Now system should allow you to post KR also in a ledger specific. If I press enter now, it will allow me. What it is telling? Posting to ledger not permitted with the document type K. Post ledger for the company code for automatic postings. Another example. Okay. So technically, what it is telling is, as for a standard is normally this ledger specific postings will be done for your GL only, SA document type related only. Adjustment entries will post. Normally, nobody will post a specific vendor related invoice in a non-leading ledger or extension ledger. No. So real invoices, let's say any subledger related invoices, business will post. They'll post in a leading ledger. Through the leading ledger, the values will reflect back in your extension ledger. That is a way we have to follow. Still, if we add the document type in a ledger specific also, see it is not allowing. It is telling it's not allowed you as for the standard SAP. You got it? Normally, they'll ask you for no help on a SA document type only. Only adjustments, any general ledger related adjustments only they want to post in a particular ledgers, and they'll ask you for a help. You tell we have to do that configuration ledger level. You need to add a SA document type and the number range. Then system should allow you to post. Okay. See, it is telling the ledger K means vendor. Vendor related posting should reflect in all the ledgers. You cannot make a distinction between a ledgers. It is telling clearly. Okay. You practice all this concept what we discussed yesterday and today. Okay. If you have any concerns, you just mail me. I'll just check and I'll revert.